Hello everybody, let's go ahead and get started with your Aries new moon reading. This one is going to be an eclipse at 29 degrees, which is one of the most detrimental degrees in the astrology. It means there is major brand new beginnings that are happening, and I think you can start feeling them. And this has a lot to do with our identity as well. So something about you could be changing depending on the area of life that this Aries new moon eclipse is triggering. So, Spirit, please show me Aries new moon eclipse for the collective. What can they expect? Wow, North Node right there. So that's what we're looking at. Step out of your comfort zone. So if there's something that you've always done, it's time for you to get out of that comfort zone and start getting ready to do something new. Spirit, okay, wow. Conclusions are within reach. So Aries new moon, and you and your loved ones are safe. Bottom of the deck, emotions are running high. Okay, so yes, emotions are going to run high. I mean, we have an eclipse coming up, so that's very much par for the core. It's really asking you to, I feel like for some of you, when it comes to your family, you're worried about making a decision because of how it might affect your family, okay? But regardless, it's something that if you're feeling this bubbling up inside, it's something you need to do. But I think for a lot of you, your comfort zone could be, staying in a family unit that is no longer conducive to the lifestyle that you're trying to live. And there's a lot of emotion in all of that. And right underneath that, it says, what do you need to release? So for some of you, it could be, maybe your kids are going off to college, or they're moving out of town, or whatever. Or maybe it's time for mom and dad to split up, okay? And I am seeing that here. It's like, I feel like your comfort zone has been fighting and arguing. And because Aries can be like this battle, right? It's the warrior spirit. And so you can get comfortable fighting all the time in front of the kids. You can get comfortable being toxic. So it's saying, like, step out of that comfort zone. You don't have to do this anymore. For others of you, it's moving in together. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Maybe you've been, in a relationship for a while and there's a lot of emotion between the two of you and you're like, what would it be like to move in with one another? Someone moving out, maybe someone new moving in. Wondering how everybody's going to feel about that. Doesn't matter. How do you feel about that? All right, so first card out, we got Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, you're going to decide I want to be single. But this is having everything you need. This is having the finances and the career and the nice clothes and, food on the table. Spirit, please show me this Aries new moon eclipse. Queen of Pentacles and now the Nine of Pentacles. She's like the lower arcana of of the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is the minor arcana of the Empress. So it's like, I see this progression here too. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like, what do I want to invest in? I have all these, I have this and I would like to invest it into something, but who or what would I want to invest it into? And so I do feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. For some of you, it's about your career. Okay? And it doesn't matter male or female. This is a general reading and we do take on the role of both. Spirit, please show me this Aries new moon. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. What's going to get you to your ultimate? So now we've got the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is about getting you to your ultimate wish fulfillment because that's what the 9 of Pentacles is. This is about growing, the 9 plus the ace equals the 10 of Pentacles. This is fortune after difficulty. This is about your roots, your family. This is about, oh wow, 9 of Cups. There's your ultimate wish fulfillment. I feel like this Nine of Cups. I feel like this Aries new moon is going to bring in a lot of your wishes. I feel like a lot of people here, regardless, I feel like emotions are going to run high because you're not going to recognize your life in the next 6 months. And I think it's an exciting new time. Because you persevered. You continued to move forward, even though there was a lot of emotion and, oh my God, like, I don't think I can handle this. Yeah, stepping out of your comfort zone is clarified by the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is like, looking out upon the horizon and going, God, my ships are coming in. See the ships in the background? This is about your ships coming in. If you're willing to step out of your comfort zone. What's the conclusions? You got to rest. Right now, it's almost like you need to get out of your own way. It's like, with all these pentacles, it's like you're working and working and working and working and working and working, and you're spinning your wheels. And for some of you, it's like you just need to take your hands off the wheel and everything will be fine. You'll have the finances that you need. I see for some of you, it's, contracts, waiting on business contracts. This is, fortune after difficulty. This is, oh my God. I said some of you are going to be finding a new home. You and your loved ones are safe. This is about stability, bringing in stability into the home. This could also be about somebody traveling back to the home. Yeah. Five of Pentacles, somebody here feeling left out in the cold. Eight of Swords, not knowing what to do. Now we have a match here. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles. I feel like the Queen, if you're in a couple, I feel like the Queen is doing just fine. I think that the King is feeling a little bit of lack. Keep going. Yeah, there's some communication that's going to come in. And it could be from someone from a distance. But it's going to be about you making a decision. And I feel like someone here is making a decision to possibly be moving. It's like there could have been this separation. And then they come back, and there's been a lot of time for them to think about this. And yeah, I think that there's going to be some type of communication about someone here moving. There's like a new opportunity. This is interesting. This is also, if it's not about you moving home, it's about you moving your business, because I got the I got the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like you're just waiting on some type of communication. I feel like the masculine is a little stuck right now because he's waiting on some type of communication from this Queen of Swords here about this endeavor. I think that they're waiting on some type of clarity from someone at a distance, and then someone else comes in to give them that clarity, if that makes sense to you, about this new opportunity. And the Ace is connected to Aries. Aries is the new opportunity. You're waiting on this new moon in Aries for your wishes to be fulfilled. 3-9 says you've been persevering. You've not given up on this. Like you've been going. I feel like it has been depleting your finances. So for some of you who have not been working, it's like you're going to get everything back. If you've been like your finances have been dwindling, it goes from the 9 to the Queen to the 10 to the 5. But it says with the King of Pentacles, like, don't worry. You have everything you need. And then you're going to have more, the Ace of Pentacles. So there's this communication that you're waiting on. Don't give up. And this is going to be enough money to be able to take care of a family, of your family, if you're starting a new family. For some of you, you are traveling overseas. Someone is returning. Like, there's all these different things going on, I feel, in this reading. Some people are returning back. Some people are stepping back and they're thinking about where they want to go. They're in between right now. For some of you, you just need rest. You're overworked. You're spinning your wheels because even with all these these Pentacles cards, you know, it's like you're just spinning your wheels. You're going round and round and round. Sometimes when you just take a step back and do nothing, it helps you so that you're not standing in the way of all your blessings. It says like conclusions are within reach if you're willing to just kind of take a step back. It's almost like I see these swords coming down and I see this. It's like close the windows and the blinds and just take a nap. Everything is unfolding right now. So whatever this is that you've been wanting to invest in, you're feeling like things will never happen, but actually it's quite the contrary. Because you just don't see what's behind that curtain. You're definitely looking about the long term. You're thinking about the long term. I think that you're thinking, if this is a love situation, and this isn't going to be for everybody, but I feel like the feminine is seeing, like, she's seeing herself as still being single. So if you guys are in a relationship, this feminine is seeing herself as single. Whereas the masculine is looking at the long term of the relationship. And that's only going to be for a few of you. And that might be very confusing. I feel like he's focused on his coin right now. So the feminine is also focusing on her pentacles right now as well. Her finances, needing to make a decision, waiting on some type of clarity. For others of you, this feminine has just decided she's going to be single. Right at the bottom of the deck, we got the World card cleaning up. Spirit, please show me, what advice do you have for this new moon in Aries? Tick tock, the clock is ticking. It's like you're waiting on something. You're like, is this ever going, you know, you're waiting on some type of a truth. You're waiting on some type of clarity. You've been waiting for quite some time. Yeah, to co-create. For some of you, you're waiting on a relationship. For others of you, you're waiting on a business partnership or the go-ahead. Maybe, you know, some type of stability. Like I said, for some of you, you're moving. You're just waiting. Yeah, for the information, a leg up. Oh my God, bottom of the deck. Yes, you are waiting on communication. It's coming in. It's on its way. I think you're going to get it right at this new moon. Because that's what the Queen of Swords is all about. What major arcana are they dealing with? I just saw the Lovers. Oh my God. Yes, you're waiting on this. You're waiting on some type of a decision that's going to be made. For some of you, this could have to do with, you know, some type of institution. Maybe a set of keys to a new home or a new office, new business. Well, and I'm getting Taurian energy here. So this is where the eclipses have been, is in Taurus and Scorpio. You're waiting on some type of a contract. For some of you, if this isn't a contract or business, you're waiting on the seeds to be planted in this relationship. I think that you're planting seeds for the long term in a relationship, and you just don't even see it yet. Somebody here wanting to invest into a relationship with you, and this is the marriage card, okay? And we have the Four of Wands with the Hierophant. And we have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So this is about courage. This is about, you know, being able to persevere. Like I said, having the strength to persevere. And I say perseverance because you got 3 9s here. And the Hierophant is all about learning lessons, keeping the faith. There's a few different storylines going on here for sure. What other major arcanas are they dealing with? Major life lessons. Oh yeah, trying to overcome that devil. Isn't it funny how they both look alike? So this is like the devil trying to get you off your beaten path. Our thoughts. Can't have the light without the dark though. This is the balance. So this is almost like you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Capricorn here now. Why the devil? Why the devil? Death. Endings. So this is like whatever it is that you have felt bound to, it's like you've learned the lesson and it's time for you to end whatever toxicity is in your life, whether that's an addiction, because we got the Magician here too. So it's like you are creating a new life for yourself. There is a judgment call that needs to be made. For some of you, it's walking away from a toxic relationship. It's a karmic contract in order for you to be able to fulfill, you know, it's like we want more money, but love and money are both sides of the same coin, Venus, right? And we have to be willing to get rid of certain toxicity in our lives in order for money to come in. So it's like when you're in the wrong relationship, it'll start holding your money back, you know? When you have things around you or addictions, the universe will kind of dwindle your finances to get you to stop doing those things. Or if you're in a relationship you're not supposed to be in, it's going to start pulling back on your money. So that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like you need to, or maybe it's just an addiction for some of you. It's a way that you've been seen. So, okay, if you've been a drinker, maybe with this new moon in Aries, you've decided, you know what, I'm not going to drink anymore. I want to be known as sober. Or if you're a smoker, I'm not going to smoke anymore. I'm going to be known as a non-smoker. Okay? Or if you're in a toxic relationship, I'm going to be known as single. And for some of you, if you've been single for a long time, I'm going to be known as being in a relationship. Going from single to married or single to, taken or partnership or whatever. But there's all these new opportunities that you are manifesting into your life. And Aries is the number 1. It's the first sign of the zodiac. You're waiting on some of you are waiting on some type of information that's going to come in, that's going to help you with a new business venture. And I mean, I get that very, very strongly. Let's see what this business venture is all about. Wow, turtle. Yeah, it's been coming in slow. Yep, money coming in slowly, it says. But steady progress. Moving for work in good time, long term. Okay, so this is, for some of you, it's you moving for work. And then we've got a hand. You're manifesting money. Reaching goals and financial assistance. So it says hands-on work, getting help, getting a job. So for some of you, you're thinking about getting a new job. You're tired of being broke. So you're thinking, you know what? I'm just going to put it out there. I'm going to make an offer to someone. I want to get a new job. I want something to do. Pendulum, yeah, because of fluctuating income. It's kind of par for the course right now, considering everything that's going on in our world today. Fluctuating income, indecision, trying to strategize. This is about new strategy. You're going to be making some big choices and decisions on like where it is that you want to go. It's like, yeah, we got the coffin here. Things just ending. Bad investments, financial challenges, and savings. For some of you, you're ending a job. You're ending your career process, like what you've been known for in your career. You're like, you know what? It's just not paying off. I'm going to do something else. Interesting. Let's go ahead and pull you a crystal card. This is a lot about, you know, our identity when it comes to our work and what we want to be known for. But I feel like there's a helping hand here too. Well, there it is. We got Amazonite. Oh, that's funny. I've been wearing a lot of Amazonite lately. I've been really drawn to it. So Amazonite says peace, serenity, spiritual connection, balance, perception, and creativity. It's also known as the artist stone. Excuse me. So for those of you who work with your hands, painting, building, you know, whatever, because I'm getting that very strongly with the hands here and then their hands here. Amazonite. Your current confusion and frustration are a result of the emotional instability which has caused you to see things from an imbalanced perspective. This has all come about because you have allowed yourself to become physically, emotionally, and mentally drained. That's why I'm telling you it's time for you to take a step back and get some rest. The beautiful healing energies that radiate from the Amazonite crystal will help you restore your balance, peace, and clarity. Let go of all concerns and trust. All you desire will soon manifest. This is a good time to switch off and get away from it all for a while. Spending time in nature will help. The more you let go of a desired outcome, the clearer things will seem and the faster you will get what you want. That, like I was saying at the beginning, it's like you just need to take the wheel, you know, take your hands off the wheel and let it be guided to you. Sometimes when we keep chasing after something that we want, it seems to get further and further away from us. So sometimes the best thing for you to do is just take a step back so that you're not in the way of your manifestations. Anyway, you guys, not a bad reading, a lot of different messages, a lot of different things. I feel like I'm tapped into a lot of different people. If this makes sense to you, please comment down below and let me know how this is working out for you. I feel like you're going to need to come back and watch this a couple of different times. But like I said, don't give up, keep going, whatever needs to end, you know, walk away from whatever, you know, this devil is with the death card here, because we do have that last eclipse in Scorpio on May 5th as well. Full moon eclipse. So there are major endings here. And anything, I feel like there's going to be a lot of awareness raised as well. So you're going to see a lot of things changing around these eclipses in the next 2 weeks and in the next 6 months. So keep an eye out. Let me know how this works out for you. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. I love you guys all so very much, and stay tuned for the love reading after this. Take care.